wrong button. We're already on that scene. There we go. You're just in time. We made it to chapter 4, and I tried to look up how many chapters there were, but I could not find, like, any information. To be fair, I know this game just came out last week, so it makes sense that there's not a lot of information, but... I love creatures and overall pace of Monster Hunter, but with Dauntless, I feel like I was waiting all the time for the right monster for a quest, but I did enjoy the traversal of it. Yes, I felt like I never had the things I needed. Honestly. Okay, Petya is sleeping. Let's let him sleep. Should we check on the doctor? He was like, leave me alone for 4 days. Oh. He's still in here being weird. Being weird in the creepy light. The only last chapter with Cabernet ends with intense headache and a hangover. You're probably right. You're probably right. Hi, Clint. I watched the streamer that you rated last night to see if they were gonna go get the book for a moment, but they did not. Oh, no. We'll figure it out.
Good evening.
What do you need, Lisa?
Oh, cranky. Never mind. We're still trying to file these lab reports. Look, we're at 4 of 5. Okay, bye. I'll leave you to be creepy in your room.
It's from Stefan.
Oh. Oops. That's not one. Oh, ah, ah, ah. I'm hitting all the buttons. I think we had started... What was it that we were reading? If I read this, then I'm like all out of time. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back to it. What is today? Did I miss? Oh, July 1st. No, we're good. Okay. Meet Elisa at the bookstore. Okay, let's do that. We still have to figure out what the head from the riddle is. We still haven't found the cat. I do not know how to do this one. Figure out how, Kirill, how he cheats at poker. That's done. Oh, get Petya a sewing kit. Let's go buy people gifts. I think we want to get Petya a sewing kit, and then we want to get Lisa those tarot cards. And we're almost out of blood, so we have to figure out if we're gonna bite somebody. Whomst are we drinking today, you know?
What can I do for you?
Okay, sewing kit. Oh no, if we get the sewing kit, we don't have enough money for the tarot cards. We're still gonna buy it though.
Another happy customer.
You know what? Hold on.
What can I do for you?
Speak privately. It's got got the blood symbol there. Are we gonna eat him? We might. We might just eat him. Nom, nom, nom.
Good choice.
What about her? Does she have that same
What
option?
can I do for you?
No.
How are you doing this fine?
Speak privately. Nah, we're all right.
Have a nice evening.
Okay, I bought a chocolate croissant. We're gonna go back to the house.
Shoo!
And we're gonna give it to Hyena. Ada is way more biteable than Olag.
Hi, Lisa. Make yourself at home, please. I actually brought you something today. Thought I could save you the trip this week. Ah,
Yay!
favorite. What a sweet girl you are, Lisa.
The last one we bought went stale, apparently, because I didn't give it to her that day.
Thank you so much. Didn't think it was possible, but I'll enjoy it 2 times as much now.
Aw. Okay. Enjoy. Bye. No bites without consent, though. You technically don't need consent when you can hypnotize people. In this game, specifically. Why was there music coming out of this music school if there was nobody in there playing music? Okay, we're looking for the cat. Oh, kitty!
Get away from me.
Never.
Go away. You.
Smoking is bad.
Goodness.
The cat is never in the cemetery, but I check every single time. Wait. No, that was a pile of leaves. Just a pile of leaves that was reminiscent of a cat shape. Whee! Okay.
Goodness.
We're gonna go to the bookshop. I wish Roman would just tell me which book he gave me.
I was so hoping you'd stop by.
Did I read it? Dang it. Didn't read the book.
May I see what you have in stock?
Certainly.
Listen, we're not gonna just leave without buying something. So we're gonna buy Frankenstein.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So many interesting books.
Oh. There's a dungeon! Exclamation point join. Oh, it's a cheese dungeon.
Lisa, fancy seeing you here.
What are you reading? Why is that nihilism? And that's the only option, is to leave or ask, what are you reading?
What are you reading?
The Crimes of Bluebeard. Familiar?
He was a terrible murderer. He'd kill his wives and keep their corpses in a locked room.
Exactly. But did you know he was a real person? Well, supposedly. I'm having difficulty finding evidence of his actual occult practices.
I feel like there was a book, I just read a book where they referenced this. Bluebeard. And that their parent read it to them as a kid, and it was
Or indeed
something that like
between
haunted
man
their
and
nightmares.
Such is the way of folklore.
Aw, hi Abe.
So much knowledge lost to the shadows.
All right, that's a good cupcake.
Thank you.
It's tragic.
For you as well, I'm sure. What great medical advances have we forgotten? Ah, enough of this. I require a change of scenery. Accompany me, will you? Wait, I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Race you to the dock.
Ooh, okay.
I don't suppose I have much choice.
None. On your mark, get set, go!
That's not fair. She was in front of me to begin with. Beacha.
I must be out of practice. Quiet out here tonight. As usual.
It's pretty, don't you think?
Oh, very. So dark and inviting.
I love spoopy girls.
Not that
Just
I
saying.
recommend taking a dip.
Certainly not after Kupala's night.
There's an old spirit in this lake. Old and cold and hungry.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, Chris, hi! Thank you so much. 38 months, what the heck? Can we get some hype, please? Thank you, thank you. And a tier 2, what the heck? You get the super fancy sip emote. Not many people see that one. Elisa is choosing violence tonight? I think she is, yeah.
Is that right?
There it is.
Yes. Though they say she prefers the
It's good
flesh
to
of
see you.
men.
Hello.
If she gets desperate enough, a sweet young lady such as yourself might suffice.
Ooh.
I'll keep it in mind. It seems what would you call it? Underworld is more expansive than I thought. Vampires, ghosts, rusalkas.
Underworld. Fitting enough. Although, a little drab, don't you think? Doesn't really capture the romance of it.
I'm not sure I'd call it romantic. We are dead, after all.
True.
Death can be romantic. I must introduce you to Shelley.
Mary Shelley?
Considering my profession, I'm not all that fond of it.
No? I would have thought you might have gained an appreciation for it. Unlife, at least, if not death itself. Are you
Unlife?
dedicated to keeping one foot out of the grave?
Isn't that normal? I mean, maybe I'll change my mind someday. But, I mean, I had so much I wanted to do.
There are things you can do now that you couldn't, you know.
Flirtatious, it says.
Is that right?
Certain tolerances, so to speak, that are harder to come by in the light. Certain indulgences that can thrive in shadow. I could show you, if you're interested.
I think she just asked us out on a date. I'm not sure, or show me. It just might get spicy up
Show
in
me.
here. We kissed! Wait! We kissed!
Well,
Show me again? I mean,
I'm not sure. Show me again.
pay attention this time.
all the smooches.
You make a fine companion, Lisa.
You don't sound sure of that.
Yes, well,
What?
it's about my plan. The sunrise and all that. Tell me honestly, do you think me foolish?
Elisa's trying to figure out a way for vampires to be in the sun via necromancy?
I don't. I mean, betting your life on it is a lot, but still. It clearly is important to you.
Do you say that just to placate me?
No, it's true. That passion is what drew me to you after all.
It's going to be soon. I have almost everything I need.
Have you tested it?
Well, no.
Elisa, I can't stop you, can I?
Of course not. I was sincere about wanting to hear your thoughts, but no, I intend to go through with this. It's far too late to stop.
I mean... I feel like it's really... What About Us is very, It's not right.
What gave you this idea anyway?
I wonder. I never had much reason to see the sunrise when I was alive. Who wants to get up that early?
Truth.
But once it was taken away from me, I realized how little I'd appreciated it. Any of it. Ugh, listen to me.
I'm listening.
You... Fine. You mustn't tell a soul. Understood?
Of course.
How old are you, Lisa?
Huh? I'm 22. Or rather, I suppose I was. Why?
I thought so. You're older than I am. Physically, that is. And a doctor, besides. There were no women doctors when I was a girl. I'm lucky I even learned to read. A good husband wants a wife who can keep a decent conversation, you know? The Countess told me if I came to live with her, I would need no husband. I could even help with her business. She was everything I wanted to be. Intelligent, independent, strong. And in turn, I was young and pretty. Perfect for foistering all her insecurities and hopes on. I was too naive. I didn't even consider what I was giving up.
It sounds like the Countess is, like, tricking people left and right.
Too late now, of course.
Elisa.
It's not like I even saw the sun that much as a girl. Always inside, sewing and playing piano and running around after little lady what's-her-name. If I saw the sunrise, it was because I was getting up early for someone else. I want to lie in the sun with no one to answer to. For once, to have it all to myself. Not someone's lady-in-waiting or substitute daughter. Just me. Is that selfish?
I don't think so.
Even if it was, I don't care.
What? What is it?
Just me. I wonder. I'm going back to the manor. There's something I need to check.
What?
She got an idea.
Thank you for the chat.
Bye.
And there she goes. That was nice. Don't get yourself hurt, Elisa. Come back to me.
Okay. We're also gonna go check in on the boy who hurt his leg in the lake. Without even a kiss goodbye, I know.
Good to see you again, Doctor. Still owe you big for saving me the other night.
Just doing my job, Demyan. I trust you've been well since?
Better than well. My adventure at the lake has made me quite popular around these parts. The villagers can't get enough of my tale. The ladies love to see the scar too. All worked out just fine, really.
I see. Well, make sure you still take it easy with that injury.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I've been making it a habit to stay out of the fields, even before my little mishap. Life's too short for that drudgery. My talents are far better suited for entertaining the local maidens.
If you say so.
Speak privately. We did save his life. Do you think he owes us a little blood? Yes.
May we speak somewhere in private?
Of course, Doctor.
What? In the woods? What is he pulling?
And the light will await you and me, await you and me.
I mean, we're just a little bit hungry. We're just a little bit. We're just gonna take enough to fill our cup. Oh no! No, stop! Stop! I clicked the wrong button! Hey, we didn't kill him, but maybe we're a little bloodlusty. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
How the heck do I get out of here? I accidentally overconsumed the blood. Good luck, child. Oh, man. Cheers! But now we can run. Look, we're very super energized. Oh, there's humans here. We're gonna look for the kitty cat. I was
Fly away
hoping
now.
he would let me. I was hoping he would invite me in so I could look for painting pieces in his house. Ah, see? Like that.
Must be Marusa's bookshelf. Wouldn't be surprised if those are on loan from Roman. Can't imagine she can afford this kind of collection.
That's rude.
The furnace is still warm. They must have put out the fire recently.
Okay, we don't want to get caught like we got caught last time. No cat. Where is that darn cat? Okay. Kitty cat is not here. We can go check the rooftop over this way. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Kitty cat? No. Okay, so this leaves us enough time to read a book, right? Hold on. Spoonful of honey. That one's done.
Excuse me.
Oh, what? We gotta give Petya the sewing kit.
Apologies.
Come back to Lover's Island to visit Rusalka. Rusalka. That's how you say it. Head to the shore of Lover's Island. Oh, there's 2 things to do there. I don't think we have time, though, because the boat ride takes, like, a little bit of, your day away. Or night, I should say. Okay. Technically, the book I bought was Carmilla. That's... Ah! It was Carmilla! Okay, well now we can go back and talk to Roman tomorrow.
Petya, are you awake? I've brought you something.
Oh? Yes. Yes, I can work with these.
Are they no good? I'm afraid I don't have your eye for these things.
Oh, no, you've done wonderfully. Truly, I'm grateful. Let's see. If I hold the needle like this, perhaps? At least I can't stab myself anymore.
True.
Shall I leave you to it?
Oh, yes, sorry, I got carried away. It's strange. For the first time since that night, I feel alive, almost.
Sewing with the eyes closed. Brave.
Thank you, Lisa.
Hi, Witch Twitch!
What?
No, it is nothing. I'm sure you have other business to attend to.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay. It is nighttime though, so we must go to bed. Ooh, new mail.
Lisa, a moment before you go.
Hi! I missed why you brought up Dauntless. Is it because of the news today? Sweeney said that he was looking forward to playing Monster Hunter Wilds. And I always associate the 2 games. What news came out today? Do tell.
What is it, Petya?
Behold,
What?
it's for you. To thank you for bringing me these supplies.
He made me a dress? Oh my god!
Style is very important, you know. One must wear the right outfit for the occasion.
I'm gonna wear it right now. They announced it's shutting down today. Oh no, I hadn't heard.
You didn't need to do this, you know.
Can considerate payment for my continued board on your shelf.
You were the one who was kind to me in the first place, you know?
Well, then we'll simply have to continue being kind to each other.
Aw.
Yes, I suppose we will.
Dauntless had a good run, right? I'm still... Oh, look at that! Holy shit! Did Petya make me a dress or what? Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, hold on. You can't see it because my big ol' head is in the way. It gives +3 to music and arts, +3 to literature and writing, +3 to science and logic, and +3 to history and politics. This is the only dress I have that gives bonuses like that. Like this one gives +1. This one gives +3. Oh my god, I love it! Okay, hold on. Oof. Oof. It's a smart-ass dress. Yeah, it is. Now go walk in front of Anastasia. Look at this dress. I definitely didn't steal this one out of your closet. Look at her skills. Heck yeah. Okay. We're gonna check our mail. I would like to go talk to Roman at the bookshop. And then I'm gonna head to Lover's Island. Does that sound like a plan? Gift hers back? Oh, imagine. Is the doctor still being creepy? Oh yeah, he's still being creepy. Okay, bye! I'm not wasting any time with him. Not today. We've got stuff to do. Okay, uh-oh. This makes me nervous.
A handwritten note. Who could this be from?
Lisa, Lover's Island, tonight. Be there or don't.
She must be talking about the ritual. I should go and see her.
We were gonna go there anyways, you know? It was already in the cards. We're definitely gonna go see Roman in our new dress. We fly!
What is this? What is this?
These people act like they've never seen a bat before.
Wonderful to see you again, Miss Morozova.
You too, Roman. Though I'm surprised you remember my name.
Do you think yourself so easily forgotten? Or I so forgetful?
Certainly not. It's just that you must see so many faces pass through here, far more interesting than my own.
I would be so lucky to see a face such as yours once in a lifetime.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Besides, you overestimate our little town's hunger for books.
Well, the townsfolk don't know what they're missing.
And what of your appetite?
Pardon?
Have you devoured the book I gave you?
Oh, of course. Yes, I have finished it.
Superb. I am beyond thrilled. What did you make of it?
It was simply amazing. Exhilarating. Never have I read of such a powerful woman.
Carmilla is a good book, by the way.
I feared I'd scared
should
you
read
away
it.
with this tale of supernatural beasts and unspeakable acts, but it seems you found a kindred spirit.
Carmilla actually predates Dracula. She's like a super powerful vampire pre-Dracula.
Oh, on the contrary, I find such monstrous imagery serves to cast a mirror on our own humanity.
What insight! It sits beside the monk as my favorite doomed romance.
Perhaps horror and romance are two sides of the same coin.
At least in the hands of poets.
Dark eyes, how I love you, how I fear you.
A fitting song, and one of my favorites.
Aww.
I do so appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts with me. It's such a welcome change to share conversation with a curious and intelligent mind.
Likewise. And if I ever tire of daily life in this town, at least I won't be short of tales in your bookshop.
The town? It may have more to offer than the surface would suggest.
It has you? Ooh.
Well, it has you.
Do you get to kiss him too? We're definitely gonna try.
I hadn't expected to find such intelligence and warmth here.
Stop, you'll make me blush at this rate. Besides, the town is now graced with your presence. You know, I would be honoured to provide a tour and share some local folklore.
What a kind offer. Thank you, Roman. Though, I fear my days are somewhat packed.
How about your evenings?
I may be able to manage. A tour does sound like an ideal way to better learn about the town.
Splendid! Then consider me your chaperone. I'll be ready when you are.
Aw.
May I see what you have in stock?
Certainly.
Okay. We're definitely gonna have to buy all these books eventually. Oh look, this book is back. Wait, do I still have that in my inventory? Hold on. I do. Okay, nobody new is in here. We'll come back for books later when we have more money. We're gonna look for the cat again. Where is that kitty cat? Hiding. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think I'm stuck. It's weird that we've only seen the cat once. Just the one time. I bet it's sleeping on the dryer. You're probably right. Uh-oh. Oh no, we have to do the whole day over. Okay, wait. Do we already have the dress? We don't have the dress. Oh no, we have to do the last 2 days over. We have to go buy the sewing kit again. I have to go buy the sewing kit and the croissant. Oh, man. Okay.
I can't go out there like this.
Oh, I forgot she's on her nightgown stuff. We'll put this one on. It's our festival dress.
Oh!
And kiss Elisa, true.
How are you doing this fine evening?
But my blood is overflowing. Wait. I'm so confused. You don't have enough. Wait! All my money's gone? Okay, the game did not load properly. Because I don't have the dress, I don't have the sewing kit. It's a different day. The day progressed. This was the day we started on. Did I get fucked out of my dress? Talk with Petya. Get Petya's sewing kit completed. But I tried to talk with Petya. And he was sleeping. Share your thoughts on the book with Roman. I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. Phrasing? Oh no, what did I say? Oh man. Okay. Well. I did get fucked out of my dress though. It's gone. My fancy pants dress. Because this is the day we just played.
It's a storage room for the building.
Oops. But I don't have my dress.
No mail for me this time.
See, look.
A handwritten note. Who could this be from? She must be talking about the
ritual. Okay, well, hopefully we get the dress tonight. When we come back, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Fly away now.
Wonderful to see you again, Miss Morozova.
You too, Roman. Though I'm surprised you remember.
Okay, we just. I'm gonna click through it because we just did all this.
Besides.
Well.
And what of your.
Pardon?
Have you devoured?
Oh, of course.
Superb.
It was simply amazing.
I feared I'd scared you.
Oh.
What insight?
Perhaps horror.
At least in the.
Dark eyes, how I.
A fitting song. I do so. It's such a well.
Like, and if I ever.
The town?
Well, I hadn't.
Sorry, we're just clicking through.
Though.
How about your.
I may be.
Splendid.
Okay, so if I do other, start the tour is one action point. Yeah, why not?
To begin our tour?
We've got time.
I'm beholden to your knowledge.
Let us go then. It's my desire to show you some of the more overlooked areas of town.
That's how I play games. I don't know any paleo lore.
And the tales that bring color into their lives.
I clicked through a lot of the paleo talk.
No droning lists of facts and figureheads, I presume?
No, indeed. Rather, think of this as a tour of our town's unique character. I wish to be an encyclopedia of the folklore and traditions of our land, from the smallest farm to the most sprawling estate. If I can help others in understanding and sharing these tales, maybe I can connect this disparate land, one village at a time.
Sounds like the makings of a great expedition.
I think it's funny because when I play games on my own, I just click through it. I'll like click. But if I play them on stream, I always like read everything. So like I had played through Spirit Swap so many times and not read a single bit of the thing until I streamed it. And then I was like, oh my god, these people are delightful. Because I had never actually read any of their dialogue before. That's terrible, I know. Ooh, a dungeon! Exclamation point, join!
Perhaps. But for now, let us begin our journey in the town square. The town square is a forum for the exchange of ideas and stories. I'll often gather here to regale the local children with tales of Cochet the Deathless.
Right by the town hall, huh? Fitting location.
Oh, no worries. I was saying that, like, it's funny when I play games off stream, I, like, click through it really quickly just to get through it. And then when I play it on stream, I'll read it all. So, like, I had played Spirit Swap for, like, 10 hours off stream. And then when I streamed it, I actually read all the dialogue and I was like, these people are delightful, because I had never read any of their actual dialogue before.
You caught that, didn't you? Nice work. I keep waiting for someone to read between the lines, but you might be the first one so far.
Perhaps it's best for seeds like this to be planted less openly. That's what fairy tales are particularly good at, anyway.
Right you are, Miss Morozova.
Inspiring the youth and sharing your passion. Not a bad way to spend your free days.
Their parents are just happy to keep them away from trouble for an hour. Perhaps it will do the same for you.
Ooh.
Do I have the air of a troublemaker about me?
There's definitely something behind that smile, and I hope to discover it.
Perhaps you will.
Shall we head to our next site? I must warn you, this one is not for the faint of heart.
Ooh.
I'm grateful for the warning, but rest assured, my heart will manage.
She's like, my heart is cold and dead. I'll be just fine. The graveyard.
Welcome to the graveyard.
I've been here so many times.
Oh, drat. The gate is locked.
What? Since when?
There must be a way in.
I suppose I can tell my tale from here. No, not quite the atmosphere I envisioned. How did it go again?
Why don't you take a few minutes to remember, and I'll see if there's another way in.
Good idea. I'm a little rusty with this one.
We just fly over it. Easy peasy.
Perfect. I'll simply unlatch it from here.
Ta-da!
It's open. How the devil did you manage that?
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
A woman of mystery. Enchanting. Let us proceed. I think I have it together in my head now.
Is there a particular reason we came here?
Indeed there is, Miss Morozova. Listen close and I shall tell you why. Many moons ago, a wandering peasant took rest upon this grave as his weary horse fed nearby. To his fright, his sleep was broken by the lid of the very grave he slept upon opening.
Vampires? I don't believe those exist.
Suddenly, an oupir, one who feeds upon the living, sprung forth.
A sort of vampire.
Exactly. Pardon the antiquated term. The peasant clutched the coffin lid in fright. The oupir turned and marched into the village, back then just a small gathering of houses. Soon after,
It takes a nap on a grave.
returned to the graveyard.
It must have been a cozy
well
grave.
Fed. Where have you been? Asked the peasant. The oupir spoke. I have been to the village and killed 2 youths as they played in the square. Now give me my coffin lid, the sun will soon rise.
How the rules haven't changed.
Having heard the tales, the peasant grasped the lid with all his might, knowing that when the sun rose, the Ulpir would be vanquished. The peasant bargained, I will not return your lid, not until you restore life to the children. The Ulpir reluctantly agreed. Take this piece of my shroud to the house of the young boys and burn it in a pot of coals. The smoke shall revive them.
That doesn't sound right.
Huh. The power to bring the dead to life. I suppose we do have it in a way, though this isn't the traditional definition of life.
The peasant returned the lid to the Ulpir and ran to the town, reviving the children through the beast's instructions.
The beast?
Uh-oh, he's losing points with us.
He informed the village of what had transpired, and the villagers rushed to the graveyard with a wooden stake. Together, they lifted the lid and drove the stake through the heart of the Ulpir.
Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry. Continue.
In an instant, he turned to dust.
To dust.
The village was saved, and the grave left as a reminder. While we sleep, evil can yet stir.
That was quite the tale.
Really? What did you think?
Captivating or wasn't great.
A captivating tale to terrify any youth who dares play out after dark.
I don't like him
It
anymore.
surely kept
Oh
me away
no.
from the square at night.
He doesn't know we're a vampire.
Most importantly, I highly enjoyed the telling.
Thank you. It's getting rather late. I feel I've taken leave of my senses bringing you to a graveyard for our first.
First?
Our first tour. This is hardly a fitting place.
Nonsense. I had a wonderful time with you. You make an excellent guide.
I promise next time will be somewhere with less cadavers. Oh, that is of course if you'd like another tour.
I guess my house is off limits.
I would like that very much. Thank you, Roman.
You are very welcome. Until next time.
He's just gonna leave me in the graveyard? What a date. It's a dungeon! Get in there. Lisa is now sober. We're sober. That date sobered us. Okay. I'm still a little sad about my dress. Hopefully I'll get it back tonight. No cat. There we go. We didn't get stuck this time.
You came. Good.
You're really going through with this, then?
Oh, she's glowing.
How many times do I have to say it? There. That should be everything.
It reminds me of that night with Matilda.
It's not dissimilar. And just like then, I'll need something I care about.
Is it me? She's gonna sacrifice me?
A gift from my
Oh,
late
just kidding.
father.
We're not that close.
I've had it on my person since, well, since I received it. It should be a fine vessel for my spirit.
Spirit? Not soul?
Sweet Lisa, you don't truly think we have souls, do you? Our eternal souls, if they ever existed, are long forfeit. I speak of something more essential. That which makes us, whatever that is. The art of necromancy deals in exactly that. Something that squirms in our cold flesh, yet can be teased out and captured. That is what I speak of. I'll catch mine within this amulet, and from there, I'll carry this corpse into the sunrise, and I will watch it. Then, I'll retreat to the shade and resume full control over my body.
It sounds risky.
Et voilà.
That sounds fascinating. How did you come up with it?
It's the same basic principle as raising the dead, but applied to a spirit that hasn't yet passed on. All right.
Be careful.
Be careful, won't you?
Of course I... There. An extra protection rune, just for you.
Oh.
Appreciated.
Oh, she gave me a goodbye kiss.
I can't wait to tell you all about it.
Promise?
I wish we could have afforded those tarot cards before she killed herself.
Promise.
Because I have a bad feeling about this.
I should get started. And you need to get back before sunrise.
The lava lamp armor, it
see
is
you on the
really
other side.
fancy. Okay.
Hello again.
The little bat returns. Hunting well?
You keep calling me that.
Am I wrong?
Am I? No, she's not.
Well, no, but... How do you know what I am?
Your kind has a certain smell. Stagnant blood.
I like her a lot.
If my kind are bats, then what does that make you?
Ooh, a pokey dungeon. Exclamation point, join!
Names, names. Rusalka will define. Of what shall we speak then?
Did you attack Demian? On Kupala night, he went swimming in the lake. Those odd marks on his leg must have been from your nails.
A rabbit fool enough to run in an open field should expect the talons of a hawk.
In that case, you must have gone hungry that night.
Do not mistake me for your kind. I need not kill to survive.
So then, why?
Are you certain you wish to know?
I wouldn't have asked otherwise.
Then perhaps, yes. Listen well then, little bat.
I like her voice a lot.
There was once a girl who loved a kind-faced young man from a wealthy family. Though they were yet to be wed, she would meet him as he bathed. So deeply entranced was she. Faithfully she came to him each night, and he would take her across the lake where none would find them. Waiting for the day he would offer her his hand. And she waited, and she waited, so faithfully, so meekly, till one day as they were on the water, she dared ask how much longer she would wait. And his kind face turned cold, and his sweet voice turned sharp. She begged him to forgive her, but he would not listen. so longed to take now reached out and pushed her back. As she sank, her love dissolved along with her name until they both became one with the water.
That's so awfully sad.
This world knows many such tragedies. Now listen closely, little bat. Though I am fettered, you yet fly free. Thus I charge you, bring me what I could not take, his life and his hand. Claim the former and bring me the latter, and you will be handsomely rewarded.
Ooh, who is this?
What's his name?
The water has dissolved all names.
Do you remember anything I can use to find him? His height, hair color?
As my last act, I mark his hand as mine, as I'd so longed to do. You shall know him from that. Here, may it strike true.
Fishbone dagger. Oh, look at this! This is so pretty! A dagger given by Rusalka to kill her former lover.
I'll be waiting, little bat.
I think everyone should give you fancy daggers as gifts. Just saying.
Marked his hand as mine. That's not terribly specific. I'll have to do some investigating. As for potential suspects, Trophime certainly doesn't come from wealth, and I've seen the doctor's hands often enough to rule them both out. Best not approach any of the men in town until I know a bit more.
It's gonna be the other half of that couple, isn't
Maybe
it?
Arbin will have some ideas. She's privy enough to the town's happenings. I should try speaking with her first.
Okay, good luck. She's just gonna stand there and watch the sunrise. Was it you? Nothing. What are you doing here?
My lady, I didn't expect to see anyone out here tonight.
I'm just running into everyone on this secluded island.
Better to fish in solitude?
What was that noise?
Better to be alone for what I plan to do.
What?
What do you mean by that, Trophime?
I'm done serving others. No longer will I let them abuse me and believe their false promises.
Oh, my ranking. Okay. You're running away, suicide, or cheer Trophim up, but it's a relationship thing. You think it's him? She said it wasn't him because he doesn't come from wealth, and the story was he was the son of a really wealthy businessman. Trophime told us that he grew up in a very small cabin with like 12 siblings, you know?
You're going to kill yourself?
No, I don't have the courage to do that. Instead, I'm gonna let the Rusalkas take me into the darkness. You hear that? You daughters of despair. I'm letting my guard down. I'm asking for you to drag me to hell at last.
All that has led him here, still stuck under the thumb of the Countess. Maybe there's something I can do for him.
Offer to turn him is not available. Give him money to help him retire is also not available.
Trophim, life is hard. It's brutal and punishing, but you can't give up.
And why not? Why push yourself through all this pain? What's the reward?
Some believe their reward awaits them after death.
Ugh.
Are you not a believer?
Do I look like a believer? And besides, that's not something you or your ilk have to worry about. There's only one place you're bound.
Trophim.
Oh, I'm sorry, my lady. That was a terrible thing to say. I'm so sorry. For everything. For my life. For the pain I bring others.
Listen, I promise you will get through this. And I sure as hell will be there to help you. I'm not giving you to the Rusalkas just yet.
Thank you, Lisa.
Take care of yourself, Trophim.
Good night, my lady.
We're just completing quests left and right. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Check on Elisa after the ritual. Help Arbin find her sire. We still don't know what this is. Find the head from the riddle. Let's go look at the riddle.
Arbin's riddle. Let's take a look one more time.
It says, you who seek the truth of that night, begin with a night flying eagless roost. There you will find your guide and shrine. The head rests atop the forest's grave. What does that mean? The head rests atop the forest's grave. The heart beats where two lie alone. We got that. The feet yet walk with God on high. That was at the church. We got that. Follow them to their final rest, and there behold the winged truth. Ooh, exclamation point drop if you want to be soup. The head rests atop the forest's grave. Where is the cat? Where is the cat? We do not know. Spoonful of honey, that's done. Oops. If we have time, we should go talk to Arbin. Oh, and really? You might, no, I thought you had it. Technically, this is the forest. The head rests atop the forest's grave. Oh no, wait. I was trying to click on those creepy eyes that were in that tree. The cat! We found the cat!
Augustus. What are you doing here? So fluffy.
Oh my god! That was so loud. Oh my god. jump scared me. Oh my goodness, jump scared me into a coughing fit. I can't give a treat because I don't have a treat, but now I know to buy treats. Is that a lion, right? It's apparently a cat. Oh my goodness. Okay, well we didn't find the head here, but we did find the cat. Or the lion, I should say. Get out of here, bunnies. I don't want to eat you. Okay, let's put our lamp away. We have time to go talk to Arbin. See if she knows who we need to murder with this cool dagger.
Oh!
Of course you're here.
Lizaveta.
No. I can't talk to him. Let me see your hand, sir.
It's you. Hello.
Arbin, do you have a minute?
For you, lovely, always. What is it?
I'm investigating something that happened in this town some time ago. A murder.
Dun dun dun.
Oh goodness, how exciting. Though, this town does see more death than most.
This wasn't that kind of murder. It was a man drowning his lover in the lake.
The legend of the Rusalka, is it?
So you know about it?
Ha, not much. Supposedly, she preys on the young men who dare venture into the lake's murky depths. From time to time, men stumble in here sopping wet, demanding a drink and complaining that something in the lake scratched them up.
And they think it was a Rusalka?
Utterly convinced of it, even men not known for being superstitious. I can say that they aren't mistaken that creatures like that do exist, but that's all I know, I'm afraid. I try not to get too entangled with other supernatural beings. I already have enough on my plate just dealing with our own kind.
She definitely does.
I see.
If you'd like to learn more, perhaps you should check the bookstore.
Oh!
I know the owner has a penchant for investigating local legends. I think I've seen some of his personal scribblings tucked away on the shelves.
That's not a bad idea, Arbin. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, my dear.
She's like, now get the fuck out. You are about to explode all over the place. I'm going. I'm going. We left the window open, though, so we could do this. Petya's still asleep! I want my dress! Dang it. I think I don't have my dress. I think it's gone. Unless... Let's see.
I take it I won't be returning to my old body again, will I?
I'm no expert in black magic, but it seemed like after that Kupala night, not much.
I see.
Dang it. No.
Hey, Petya. There's something I've always wanted to ask you.
Hmm?
I noticed that you fall asleep on occasion. Do you actually need to sleep now that you're in a doll's body?
That thought never occurred to me. I just seem to switch off out of habit. Why don't we try an experiment? I'll try to stay awake throughout one day and one night and let you know what happens. Not like I have much else to do.
Sounds like a plan.
I think I have to buy the sewing kit again, but I don't have the money for it. If I go do these tasks with a creepy doctor. I get 10 coins. I can go buy another sewing kit. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I forgot to open the window first.
What is this?
What can I do for you?
He looks like the guy from the story. He looks like he might have done some murdering. How much are the treats? Is a dried fish a treat for the kitty? Nutritious snack for both humans and animals. Okay, wait. We're gonna re-buy the sewing kit. We're gonna buy a fish. Okay.
There you go.
I'm still gonna look for the cat.
Go away, you.
You go away.
Let's see if I can find that book about local legends that Arbin mentioned. No need to bother anyone else. I'll just peruse the shelves on my own. This doesn't look useful. Nothing of interest here.
Ooh, you know, Possum said a fireplace. A forest grave would be a fireplace. We could check this fireplace over here.
A pamphlet on local legends, written by Roman himself. Could this be what Arbin was referring to? Let's see. Aha! There's a page on the Rusalka.
The Rusalka is a creature commonly associated with the water. It is believed to possess the visage of a young woman, potentially displaying characteristics of a high sea nature? I don't know what. Oh, like fish? Whilst older texts often speak of its benevolent nature guiding the harvest and spurring fertility, the Rusalka has become more frequently linked to death and drowning, a restless spirit seeking revenge for wrongs committed. The local understanding is that of the latter, whatever. It is said that the town's lake is home to one of these figures of legend. For 25 years, the town has been plagued by unexplained drownings and mysterious wounds of a vicious nature, all attributed to this creature. Yet when the lake bed has been searched, no trace of such a being is found.
Not too much new information here. However, it does mention that the incident started approximately 25 years ago. Perhaps Town Hall has a report on a missing young woman from around that time. I should speak to someone there.
A bookstore is a forest grave. That's smart. We should check the roof.
It appears to be a bowl of kasha, though I'm not sure who it's for.
The kitty? Oh.
Having a late dinner?
What? Oh no, it's just a simple offering.
An offering?
Something my mother used to do. It's silly, I suppose, but I find it comforting.
It's not silly at all. My mother would leave bread crusts, so I'd say your domovoi is well fed by comparison. Though, it does have more to protect here.
You mean the books? As much as I love them, in honesty, I'd rather it had people to protect. A family, perhaps.
Oh.
Its services are somewhat wasted here. Now how can I help you this fine evening, Miss Morozova?
Another tour? We have time for that, probably.
Actually, I had hoped we could continue our town tour.
That's music to my ears. There's still much to see. Let us depart. More tales await.
Wow, we got to Lover's Island fast.
The peasants who work this land live in the huts over there.
I guess it's not Lover's Island, it's next to it.
They work the fields from dawn till dusk.
A difficult life, without doubt. I'm glad someone seems to have found solace in music.
I've heard tell of mischievous spirits who dwell in fields such as these. Let us search for signs of their stirring.
I'm sure you have no real belief in such creatures, yet still you search.
I wonder if Elisa survived. Me too. We'll have to go check.
Belief matters not in the face of discovery, and I'd be delighted to be proven wrong. Onwards.
Uh-oh.
What's that you found?
Well, Miss Morozova, it appears someone has left an offering of their own. I dare say more bountiful than mine.
2 chicken's eggs and a cockerel.
This doesn't correlate with any spirit I'm aware of. Perhaps our talented friend over there could shed some light. Pleasant evening, my good man.
Your playing is beautiful.
You didn't touch it, did you?
The cockerel and eggs? No, they remain safe. We recognize an offering when we see one.
It can no longer crow, the cockerel. It wasn't easy to find. I had to travel 3 farms over, but it will be worth it.
Who, exactly, are you trying to appease?
A Polovic lives in these fields. I need his cooperation, his help.
A Polyvic? Are you familiar with this, Lisa?
No.
I can't say it rings a bell.
A spirit of the fields. Even children share these stories.
Interesting. Though I'm afraid my childhood was spent in the city. Tell me, good sir, for what do you need his help?
The crops are failing.
Man, none of my levels are high enough.
But those fields are filled with crops. Surely this will see you through the winter.
Those fields over there are the landlord's share. I work his land every day. My small plot is dry and bedded with rocks, and this year has not been kind to the harvest.
So this is why you seek to curry favour with this Polyvic. How exactly does the creature operate?
He appears only when he believes himself to be alone. He can be cruel at times, trampling farmers he thinks are too lazy or those who work at noon.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions about this creature?
I will tell all I know.
I'm sorry. I do realise I invited you here in the first place.
No need to apologize. This is a great research opportunity for you. I will be nearby.
Thank you.
Could there be truth behind this Polovic story?
Trick the
I'm
Polovic
beginning to
into
believe
appearing.
Most fairy tales are founded in truth of some manner. The farmer said he only appears when he believes himself to be alone.
Ooh, I could be invisible. Probably not tonight, because those people are standing there. Here, while he's talking, we'll go check on Elisa. Oh, let me leave! Maybe I have to do it.
Aha, Mr. Polovic, I assume.
How dare you sneak up on us, Upir? This field holds nothing for your kind.
I mean you no harm, nor do I intend to take your offering.
Good.
I only ask that you might take pity on a struggling farmer and lend him your favor. I assume you are the one responsible for the poor harvest.
And why should we, eh?
His offering is fair.
The eggs is good, but it's all cockerels or bones. Who keeps telling them we like a bird that won't crow no more?
What else do you want?
Look, we like it when the grass is thick and tall, gives us more places to hide. So we'll think about helping him this time, but we want something else from him.
And what would that be?
We like the sound he makes, but we also want praise for our gifts.
And if he plays a song with words of praise, you will aid his crops?
So tall they'll be that he won't see his own feet.
Wonderful. I'll see to it. You stay here and listen.
Okay. Look, we're helping. I can't talk to the guy.
Utterly fascinating.
I have a thought. Well, an idea that might help.
Yes?
Perhaps if you were to play for the Polovic and give him words of praise, he might be more willing to lend his assistance.
An inspired idea. You're just full of surprises.
I will play, but I am not one for speaking in poetry. I fear my words would be an insult.
What about you, Lisa? Perhaps you could compose something for our mischievous friend.
Me? Well, All right. I think I can handle this.
Here we go.
Excellent.
We're
My
gonna
good
sing
sir,
a
when you are ready.
tune.
Hey, little man with hay for hair. Please lend this farmer your luck so fair. Oh, you're so handsome with a sickle in hand. Bring back some life to this once fertile land.
Well, you gave it a try.
It's the best I could manage in the circumstances.
You tried your best.
Your company has been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with me.
It was nothing. And thank you, ma'am, for helping me with the words. I hope the Polovic heard it.
I have no doubt he did. Best of luck to you this coming harvest.
If not, well, at least I am lucky to have a Polovic and not a Polutnitsa.
A Polutnitsa? Is this another spirit of the fields?
Yes, she is far less forgiving, that one.
What an evening! How thrilling to see law in the everyday lives of people.
Your enthusiasm was certainly contagious.
You're too kind. I suppose moments like these with people of the town make me feel more accepted. Ultimately a selfish goal, if one thinks about it.
With the care you give to your work and the people you encounter, I imagine you'd be a favorite in town.
My ancestry may mirror that of the great Pushkin. A curio to be gazed upon at best, and feared at worst.
I see.
I often wonder whether my desire to spread these stories is driven by a need to form a connection with this land. To one day call
Oh
it
no, you
home
lost. I'm so
without
sorry.
being foolish. Though whether it will embrace this connection is yet to be seen.
You are not alone in feeling alone.
I'm just glad that this evening we have each other's company.
Me too.
Let's take one last look at our offering. Perhaps luck has been on our side. Look! The cockerel is still here, but the eggs are gone.
Oh, so they are. A fox must have got to them.
A fox? I think not. This is the work of our Polyvic.
So you're converted to the ways of the spirit folk?
After hearing your ballad, who wouldn't be?
Stop teasing.
Hey, little man with hay for hair.
Be quiet, Roman. You had better keep this between us.
But it seems a crime to keep your talents to yourself.
You scoundrel.
Let's get back to town. I promise not to recite another line once we arrive.
Roman.
All right. We're gonna go check on Elisa.
No sign of Elisa. That's good.
Question mark? Yeah, we don't know. Let's go check her hookah bar. See if she's there. She's alive!
Lisa! Lisa, it worked! I saw it! Oh, Lisa, it was incredible!
Tell me all about it.
Well, I couldn't really feel the warmth since I was detached from my body. But the colours, Lisa, they were so vibrant yet
She's alive!
soft at the same time. I thought the night was quiet, but those moments just at dawn, when the vampires are asleep and the humans have yet to stir, it's so still. Like I was the only person in the world. I could just be. Anyway, what should I attempt next, do you think? I could try casting it on you, if you like.
I'll pass.
I suppose there
No,
are
thank you.
more interesting things we could be doing together. For now, at least. Perhaps one day we could watch the sunrise together. It did remind me of you.
Aww.
What?
What? I didn't say anything. Now then, where were we? Oh yes, my next project. Perhaps I could take up healing magic.
Healing magic? I hadn't even thought of that.
With your medical knowledge and my magical prowess, surely there's no ailment we couldn't treat. And it'll mean we can spend plenty of time together.
Ooh la la.
Why do I get the feeling we won't be doing much studying?
Didn't anyone ever tell you you need a healthy balance of work and play?
I guess you'll just have to show me.
I guess I will.
That's one way to play Doctor. Truth.
Hey, Princess.
Princess? Oh, we can just kiss at any time
May I
now.
have a kiss, dear.
Smooch. All right. Well, she's alive. We're kissing. It's all good. I think we might have time to stop at Town Hall on the way back. We might be a little sizzly, but that's okay. That's okay.
Locked. I should try again earlier in the day.
Dang. Okay, let's see if I can give this to Petya.
Petya? Are you awake?
Oh?
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Are there...
Oh, no, let's see.
Okay.
Shall I...
Oh, it's strange.
I'm skipping through this because we already did this once.
I'll leave you...
We'll have our dress after all.
Lisa, a moment before you go.
Well, what is it, Petya?
Behold,
What?
it's for you. Style is.
You didn't need to...
Consider it.
You were the one...
Well.
Yes.
All right. We got our dress. Woo! Yay! Okay, we're gonna save.
Strange. Lovely vanity, though.
We're still in chapter 4. Interesting. Yes, definitely save. Okay, let's check on the doctor. Is he still being a weirdo? Definitely still being a weirdo.
It's too dark. I'll break my neck if I walk around here like this.
Let's see if he'll talk to me.
Hello, Doctor.
Huh? What?
Doctor's daughter?
Doctor, is this a good time?
For what, dear?
If it's all right, I'd like to hear what happened to your daughter after the higher society intervened. Did you ever get to see her again?
Very well. I suppose it's time to finish this story. You see, despite my orders, I found it impossible to keep away from Sophia. I knew that going against the higher society directly might put her in danger, so I kept an eye on her from the shadows and watched as she grew into a young lady. I even attended her wedding.
Aww.
How did you manage that?
There may have been a particularly nosy bat in the registrar's rafters that day.
Aww.
She was so beautiful, so happy. I couldn't help but speak to her telepathically that evening and tell her how proud I was of her. She thought it was a sign of approval from the heavens, that I was sending a message to her from beyond the grave. In a sense, she wasn't wrong. Over the years, I followed her around while treating patients as a traveling doctor. I wanted so desperately to reach out and tell her that her papa was still here, that I kept watch over her all this time. All I desired was to touch her sweet face and kiss her forehead one more time.
Did you?
Not when she was still in her right mind. She was my child, my only one.
Did you ever get to reunite?
In the last few years of her life, I'd set up a local practice, feeling rather certain that she would stay here in town. Her husband had died some years earlier, and her children had left to find their fortune.
Is it Faina? No, he said Sophia was her name.
One night, someone knocked on my door.
That would have been
and
cute,
there
though.
She was. I'd made a point of avoiding treating her in the past, lest she remembered me, but this visit took me by surprise.
And did she recognize you?
No, she barely recognized herself. In her old age, she had become feeble both mentally and physically. Her neighbors had found her wandering around in her nightdress, claiming to be tending the roses. They brought her to me to see if anything could be done. Realizing it was finally safe to do so, I took Sophia in and fitted out a room with a new bed and that vanity. My little girl was living under my roof once again, and I was determined to ensure she'd pass into the next world comfortably.
It must have been so difficult to see her like that.
Of course it was, but it was also a blessing that allowed me to spend her final moments together again. Over the next few years, I kept Sophia alive and well. I fed her, bathed her, clothed her, and comforted her at night when she awoke from a nightmare. I told her stories of Boris the Bat, a creature that followed a beautiful princess all its life and made sure she came to no harm. In this way, I was able to share what I'd done her whole life without admitting who and what I was.
Aww.
On her last night of life, I made sure to brush her hair with extra care and place a soft blanket over her when she was under the sheets. I stroked her face and kissed her forehead, and in that moment she looked at me and said, "Papa?" And then she slipped into her eternal slumber.
Aww.
I like to think she knew at the very end, that her papa was still there, keeping her safe. That he never left her, and that he would always carry her in his stilled heart. And so, that is why I have a vanity in that room, Lisa. I couldn't bring myself to change it after she left. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not.
Aw, that was cute.
I'm just happy you got to spend those final moments with your child. Thank you for sharing your story with me, Doctor. You don't know how much it means for me to hear it.
You deserved to know, dear. You know, I don't think I've told it to anyone in full like that before. And I must admit, it felt good to share it with someone.
I'm honored.
Now, if you don't mind, Lisa, I'd like to spend some time by myself. The older you get, the quicker one gets emotional, you see?
Of course. I'll see myself off. Have a good evening.
And you, dear.
Some time to himself. He's been in this room alone for 4 days. Okay. We've got some experience points. See if I can get everything up to 20. There we go. Boop. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're completing quests. It's not time to go meet with them. We gotta go to the bookshop to see if there's anything on top of it. We have to feed the cat. Well, we have snacks now. Complete the 3rd set of medical tasks. Oh, oops. I guess I should have done something while I was in that room. Go on the final tour. Oh, yeah. We gotta go to town hall, too. Okay. Perfect. Here, we're actually gonna leave through our window. Okay, let's look for the cat. You don't think the cat would be, like, inside the shops, do you? Technically, I can go check all of them. That doesn't waste any time. I still can't go in the church. See if the cat's in here.
This produce looks so fresh.
How may I assist you to...
I don't think I can afford anything. I have 6 coins. I want to buy Elisa the Tarot deck. I don't know who the reading spectacles go to. Fishing lures is probably a gift for Torfirm. Do you think the reading spectacles are a gift for Roman? We're looking for a cat. We're looking for a cat. No cat. Wait. What is that down there? Oh, someone said? Exclamation point join to join the dungeon. Okay, we checked these rooftops. We checked inside the shops. No cat. We have to go to town hall. Rude.
Goodness!
Good evening. How may I help you?
Hi. I'd like to request a list of missing persons from the time period around 25 years ago.
Hi, Omni. How are you?
May I ask what might be the reason for such a request?
I'm assisting Dr. Volkov
We're gonna
in
lie.
archiving the medical records of the previous town doctor.
Happy Monday to you.
However, it appears that one file, that of a young female, is missing a name.
Huh. Peculiar.
And the only clue is a note at the end that seems to imply that she may have gone missing around that time. Might you have a report of something like that in your archives?
I can certainly check for you. That long ago would now be in the public record. And while disappearances sadly tend to be more frequent nowadays, I can't imagine there were too many reports 25 years ago. We used to be a quiet, sleepy town. Just give me one moment, please.
How you doing, Omni?
Of course.
Some good news. I did manage to find one report that matched your description. However, I doubt it's the young woman you're looking for.
What makes you think that?
Well, the report came from her mother, a serf. It's highly unlikely her daughter would have had a proper medical file. They certainly wouldn't have been able to afford such a thing.
I see. Was there anything
I
else?
was doing okay until I started watching this stream. And then you got better?
Not really.
No,
her life as a serf in town
fantastic.
certainly wouldn't have been ideal. So it seems the police believed she simply ran off. The case was immediately closed.
How unfortunate.
The name noted at the end of the report was... Uliana.
Uliana.
Well, apologies that I couldn't be of more help for your archiving project.
It's not voice acted. Archiving project? Oh, but of course.
Thank you for your help anyway.
My pleasure.
All right. You don't think there would be a cat in here, do you? Interrogate. Oh. If it's labeled government worker, yeah. It's town hall. They don't deserve a name. Just government worker number one. Okay. We're gonna look on the top of the bookstore. You were right! Look!
There's something carved into the brick over here.
Milo and Possum were both right, okay? Possum said a fireplace. This is the top of the fireplace. And then Milo said the bookstore. Exclamation point join if you want to join the dungeon.
A crude rendition of a head. And is this one
Oops,
of the
sorry,
clues
I clicked
from
through it.
Arbin's riddle? Antonina Arhipovna Kovac. That's the solution to the riddle. Or at least the middle part. I should go tell Arbin.
I just want to see if the cat is in here. Dang. No cat. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so we have to talk to Arbin still. We also have to talk to Kirill. We have to go on our final tour. Oh my gosh, I cannot word. What the heck?
Get away from me. Shoo!
What can I do for you?
Oleg.
How can I help you, miss?
Hey, Oleg. Do you mind if I take a quick look at your hand?
Hmm? Pardon?
Did you happen to hurt it? Just doctor's curiosity in me.
Oh, this? I had a run-in with a tomcat in my youth. Don't worry, it's quite healed.
That scar. It has the same strange texture as the marks on Demyon's leg.
Is everything all right, miss?
Was it really a cat that gave that cut to you?
What? What reason would I have to lie?
I think we both know the answer to that.
No, I
have to know, Oleg. What happened that night on the lake?
Could we talk in the back room? Please. I'll answer your questions, just not here.
It'd be easier to kill him back there. Fish tagger to the heart.
How do you even know about her?
The stats on the unicorn sword are insane. You got a piece of the unicorn armor. Shay got like the chest plate, and she said the same thing about that it was like really good stats. Y'all apparently want to be collecting the unicorn stuff.
Doesn't matter. I knew one day someone would come to me with this. What do you want from me?
Decide Olog's fate. Kill him. We're gonna kill him, right?
Your life and your hand.
What?
Stab!
Oh, Yana.
I did it.
We did it. We did it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now to take his hand. This blade should be sharp enough.
39% chance to kill an enemy, 33% chance to survive a fight, 32% chance to find loot, 32% earned XP. Dang! That is the good stuff. Wait, did I get in there? Oh no, I don't think I got in there in time. Oh, Shadow, you're not having any luck with your gambling?
As for the body, I can't really clean up this blood, so I should probably go through a window, though.
20 out of 21 pieces! Let's go! I'm a bat, I'm a bat, I'm a cute little bat. be caught carrying this hand around everywhere, so we're just gonna go ahead and head to that lake now. What?
The beating of little wings. Do they bring good tidings?
They do, in fact.
As requested.
Yes, yes. So much has been lost, but this mark, I know it. And what of him?
Dead. Expecting something?
Foam, perhaps. So some tales go. For your effort, a reward.
A fishbone comb, an extraordinary souvenir for the right collector.
For luck in the hunt.
Maybe you can reclaim your name now, Uliana.
If such a child existed, she drowned many years ago.
Ooh, a dungeon! Get in there! Look at that sword! I want some pretty unicorn stuff.
Finally. I will take you to the depths, lover mine, where you belong. Farewell, little bat.
All right.
If I interrupt her now, who knows what'll happen.
Oh, she's doing the thing again. So it says for the right collector. Do you think that I'm supposed to trade it to the skeezy bartender guy to get the journal? I don't really want to do that because I kind of want to like keep it for myself. We've done a murder. I can't talk to Petya. But Petya said they were gonna try and stay awake. They're sleeping, so maybe they can't control it. They have to sleep.
And now that I know who the vanity used to belong to, I like it even more.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go check on our tasks. It's still dark and creepy in here. What the heck? Eight sessions? Purchase a fresh blood sample from Arbin's salon. Conduct experiments on blood for the doctor's secret research. Use the table with the lab equipment to begin the research.
What should I work on today? I think I have enough to start the experiments. Let's run some blood tests.
Let's get it started, because I think it takes like a day to process.
Fascinating. I think Dr. Volkov will be pleased with the results.
Just kidding. We already have the results. Okay. We can at least collect money for that. We can go see if we can purchase a sample. I'm not sure if we have enough money. Okay. Let's see. Still not the time to meet them yet, so that's good. Oh, we have to talk to Arbun anyway, so we could do 2 quests while we're there. This one doesn't say complete, but like everything is completed on it. Same with this one. Go on a final tour. I don't think we probably won't have time to do that, especially if we're gonna go talk to oops. Arbun. No!
Petya.
Oh, Lisa, you're back. Thank goodness. Although I'm rather embarrassed to have you see me in such a state.
What happened?
What happened?
I was trying to get down from the shelf. I suppose I got a little too confident, and I wasn't as careful as usual. My legs slipped.
Ooh, dungeon.
And, well, now I don't have legs. If you wouldn't mind.
Here you go. You poor thing. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. I'm trying not to be too self-pitying, but it's one thing after another with this body. So many things I used to take for granted. I only wanted to sell my dolls. Lisa, could you tell me something? Why did Elisa bring me back?
It's because she likes you.
So she brought me to a mansion full of vampires. No offense.
None taken. I don't think she intended for you to die. That was an accident, and it's part of why she was so desperate to revive you.
Me just having a rough time, can't catch a break, right?
Elisa is odd, but I believe that deep down she does like you quite a bit.
I see. What is it?
Well, I was wondering, if Matilda had suffered such an injury before now, what would you have done?
Well, I suppose I would have cast new legs. I kept the original molds after all.
And where might those molds be now?
I'm not sure. I suppose whoever took on my belongings after my death. Most likely my family. And in that case, there's a good chance my father discarded them.
We should try anyway. It can't hurt.
Yes. Perhaps Mother convinced him to hold on to them. Or perhaps he hasn't had the time.
Did he dislike your craft so much?
Yes.
Oh.
In any case, I'll give you their address. Perhaps if you suggest you were a client who had purchased Matilda.
I'll do what I can.
Just gonna leave the legs there. Okay. Not to be too distracted, we are gonna fly this way and look for the kitty cat.
Fly away now.
Go away, you!
Never!
Arbun, you're looking awfully chipper, lovely. Wait, don't tell me.
I think I've got it. Part of it, at least. The 3 clues combined to make a name. Antonina Arhipovna Kovac.
So that's our guide and shrine, is it? I can't say it rings a bell. And I dare say I know most people in this town by now. What was the next part again? Follow them to their final rest.
That wording's strange, don't you think?
Indeed. What exactly are we meant to be following?
Maybe if we start from final rest. That has to be death, obviously.
Oh!
What? What is it?
Of course. One's final rest is in a grave. If we find Antonina's grave at the graveyard,
we'll find the truth. Should we go straight away?
Not tonight. I've waited so long for this. I don't think I'm quite ready yet.
Hi, Dogma. No, I didn't fix it. I may have stolen somebody's dress, and it gave me extra stats, so I wore that dress. They were gonna give me a piano lesson, and then she was like, did you steal my dress? I didn't think she would notice because I feel like I talked to her before in that dress, and she didn't say anything. But she called me out, and she was like, banished me from her music class.
Do you want me there when you're ready?
Right?
You're the one who solved the riddle. You deserve to see it through. Of course, you don't have to come. My troubles aren't yours.
We did then kind of sacrifice her to like this demon thing, but then we were like, just kidding. We're not going to sacrifice you. We're going to protect you.
Hello there.
It's very complicated. Oh no, I only have 6 coins. I can't afford the blood sample. Okay. Let's see. I think we can drink this still.
What is this?
I needed to talk to him for some reason, right?
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you?
Wait.
Let's not beat around the bush.
Oh, you don't have to worry about. The journal is in a safe.
You already managed to.
Where there is a product, there is always a customer. I consider finding both of them.
You really are shameless.
Lisa, would you care to make?
Fine, I'll bite.
I did get quite a good. But I like you, Lisa.
500 coins.
500?
Exclamation point, join the dungeon.
Oh, is that too much for you? You must. Art isn't cheap. And personal notes from a recent poetic sensation are worth a lot of money to the right customer.
How about 25?
I'm fairly certain that I read more last month than you have in your entire life. But let's focus on the point and cut this nonsense short. We both know that Evgeny, with his one minor hit from over a year ago, is a local celebrity at best. No one in their right mind would pay such a price for his
You might not die.
So I'll pretend I didn't even hear that obscene number.
And once you go into a dungeon, you'll start to get stuff, and you can equip gear.
Harsh words, but fair judgment.
Now, how does 25 coins for a sentimental keepsake of a stray artist sound?
I am impressed, Lizaveta. Hardly anyone in this town knows how to haggle. For entertaining me, I can give it back to you for 50 coins. This, however, is my final offer. Take it or leave it.
I'm pretty sure he's serious. I won't be able to get a better price from him.
I can't buy it.
I'm not going to. I don't think we'll manage to find a.
Suit yourself. After that, it's out of my hands.
Dang. Okay. I thought I could trade that blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Thought I could trade that comb.
Good evening.
It said we could steal, but I don't think I can. Let's go see. Oh. I did? I stole? Did I do it? Oh my god. What did I steal? Wait, what did I steal? It said I stole from him, right? Hmm. We still have 3 characters that are locked. Look at your monies. I don't know how. Character sheet? I have 6 coins. Isn't that what I had before? What did I steal from him? I had all of this, I think. A small key? No. It's just the fish bone comb. None of this is new. Did I not successfully steal, maybe? That was the thing? I thought maybe it would tell me what I stole, but I guess not. Okay, we have to wait for her to be ready to go to the graveyard. We can't afford the blood sample. That was 10 coins, I believe.
Goodness.
Technically, we could go on our final tour.
I was so hoping you'd stop by.
I wondered if it was a good time to continue our tour. I know I've taken far too much of your time already.
Please, please. I take as much enjoyment from our time together as you. Perhaps even more.
Apparently I should be stealing from people more often because, man, I am
now the
broke.
question is, where shall we go? You know, the creature you asked about before, the Nav, at the time I knew nothing more than what was in the book. However, I dug a little further and found that we happen to have our very own Nav legend right here in town, on Lover's Island.
How thrilling! I would indeed be most interested to learn more.
It's decided then. We're off to Lover's Island, where tales of our Nav await.
Dun dun dun!
Ah, splendid. It's still here.
The thing is, when you do bad things in this game, you earn nihilism. And when you do good things, you gain humanity. And so you gotta be careful how many bad things you do. Even just saying like something sassy to someone. We can't romance Roman. He wants a family and we're a vampire. I know. He also called us beast, so... Let's see.
Is this your boat?
Something of a town boat. The youths often sink it in the summer for amusement, and the elders dredge it out and repair. Don't worry, it's not a very long journey, and I will try not to weigh us down. Though I must admit I had a very large lunch.
Let's hope that does not seal our fates in the murky depths. So, Lover's Island. Such a curious name.
You will soon come to learn just how curious.
And you say this place has a connection to a nav?
Yes, you see, a nav is said to arise from a tragic or untimely death. A soul grown hateful towards those who enjoy the life of which they were robbed.
Very cryptic. And who exactly is this nav in question?
Several hundred years ago, this town and its surrounding counties were owned by a cruel lord, a general. The lord's most loyal underling was a man named Dragomir.
Dragomir, we've met.
Dragomir?
Yes, Dragomir was a native of town, and as such, he had been the lord's closest advisor since being gifted with the estate. With all his flaws, Dragomir had been vital in keeping the townsfolk safe
Yes,
from
Gary
his lord's
Oldman.
most vicious acts,
That's the
redirecting
one.
his anger elsewhere.
And the island?
In his youth, Dragomir spent many a long day escaping to the island with his childhood love Elena, far from the eyes of their parents.
So this is an island where lovers elope.
You won't think it's so romantic when you hear the full story.
This sounds foreboding. I look forward to hearing the rest of it. Let's head out.
On our way!
We've arrived. Explore at your leisure.
Oh, I have been here many times.
An old bronze candlestick.
Perhaps it is the very same that was lit on that dark night. Let us continue the tale. The Lord was known to marry every year, only for his wives to disappear, leaving behind terrible rumours of their demise. When it once again came time for the Lord to take a wife, Dragomir's childhood love, Elena, was a victim of the Lord's desires.
Uh-oh.
Such evil.
Enough to rival even the darkest of authors' minds, though I'm afraid this is not fiction. Where were we? Oh yes. On the eve of her betrothal to the Lord, Elena plotted with Dragomir to elope together, leaving town and the cruel Lord far behind. They were to meet in the old abandoned house on this island, their secret childhood sanctuary. Now let us continue exploring.
He burned the house down with them in it? Wait.
An abandoned house.
I believe it predates the Nav legend. A hermit is said to have lived here during the Dark Ages. The Lord held tight patrols around the perimeter of his estate. The only route of escape was across the lake where no guards patrolled. Dragomir held watch duty outside the Lord's chambers that evening. He would have to wait until the dead of night before he could leave unnoticed. He would leave a boat for Elena to row to the island after dusk, where she would light a single candle in the window as a sign of her arrival.
A beacon of hope on the darkest of nights.
Dragomir would meet her there, and the two would sail together to the opposite shore, where a horse and freedom awaited.
To risk one's life for love.
Would you do the same?
Yes, I believe I would.
I'm glad that with your arrival, romance and chivalry returns to town.
Would you?
Even if love were not a factor, I would do so, just to help her escape a cruel and undeserved fate.
Aww,
though I am
what a good guy.
somewhat mistrustful of horses. Let us continue.
I remember there was something else over here. This thing, yeah.
It appears to be some kind of blade.
Yes. I'd say a spear tip. The remnant of a bloody deed, perhaps.
He hasn't met Marta, true.
The hour approached, and Dragomir crept from the door of his lord's chambers, making for the lake. He arrived at the shore to see Elena's boat was absent. As to be expected, she must be awaiting him on the island.
All according to plan, thus far.
He rowed through the dark water. As he drew nearer, a light became visible, flickering on the island. Dragomir reached the shore and ran to the doors of the house, his heart filled with joy.
You really know how to set up a character for a fall. I'm picturing him skipping with a picnic basket in hand.
Ha! It's a storyteller's #1 trick of the trade. The higher the heart, the greater the fall.
Oof.
Dragomir flung the door open to find no sign of Elena, just a solitary candle burning upon the windowsill.
Haunting.
Quite.
Okay. What else? The ore?
What do you have there?
It looks like part of an old ore, preserved in the mud.
We are surely not the first to set ashore here under the cover of darkness. The door to the house suddenly slammed shut, followed by the sound of a large bolt sliding into place and a familiar voice. You dare try to flee with that which is mine? The Lord spoke, and Dragomir's eyes filled with horror.
I have a suspicion they aren't getting on that horse.
Now you will burn, spoke the Lord, and with that the house was ablaze. Dragomir screamed in anguish as the cabin was engulfed.
Oh no.
On any approach to the windows, the spears of the Lord's men would greet him. He was trapped. Dragomir burned to death in this very house, betrayed by his love through fear.
Oh, she ratted him out?
And what of her?
Elena was wed to the Lord that very morning, the scent of Dragomir's burning flesh still clinging to the Lord's beard as they kissed.
Oof.
Her fate after that day is unknown.
Such evil as I've never heard.
Then you should consider yourself lucky.
And with that, I'm assuming, a Nav was born. One who knows only hatred, pain, and despair.
Well, yes, according to the local residents, though I find the reality far more comforting.
Maybe she's the Countess? Oh, maybe.
Which is?
That Dragomir's suffering ended that night when his body could no longer take the flame.
Perhaps even before that, when the smoke overwhelmed his lungs.
I have such a wonderful time sharing these grisly tales with you. I almost forget how logical your medical mind truly is.
You truly believe them to be tales?
I believe all folk tales have a root in reality. The often brutal conditions of our world cause such unspeakable suffering. This makes us look beyond our physical confines to find solace and justice in the magical.
Perhaps you're right. Justice is hard to find in this life. I too can understand why it's comforting to believe that it's granted by some unseen means.
It makes the reality easier to live with.
Like adding honey to bitter medicine.
Honey.
Lisa, I'd tour the world if it could be in your company, but it may be for the best that this is our last. I fear people will start to gossip if they see us alone together another night.
Let's make the rumors true.
I understand. Thank you, Roman, for giving me the pleasure of your company these few nights.
And thank you, Miss Morozova, for indulging every word of my old tales. Now allow me to play chaperone one last time and return you to the mainland.
Of course.
Heartbreaker rejects a potential romantic partner. Whoops. Listen, Roman, he's a keeper. He's not a fan of vampires. All right. Oh,
let's see. Well, first, to whom should I address it?
Just Mother.
How should I introduce myself?
A customer.
I should offer my condolences here. Should I go into more detail about him? Now, about the doll.
Be direct.
There. I just need to sign off.
Throw it out was an option?
Signed and sealed. Now, I just need to put it into a mailbox on the main street and hope for the best. Let's
No,
see.
no, I want to save. Stop. Stop. Stop it. How come I can't back out?
How should I...
Dang it. Okay, we gotta go through this again.
I should offer my... Should I go into more... Now...
Ooh, there's the
about
dungeon.
The doll.
Exclamation point join, you got 5 seconds.
There. I just need to sign up.
I guess I could have thrown it out. So is it every time I approach this thing or what? Dang it.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I just want to save!
How should I...
This game is broken in many ways. I already forgot. Okay. I'll throw this one out.
I should... Should I go into... Now,
I was gonna call it for the night. I wanted to save and quit. But it's not letting me save.
there.
It is
just need to sign
almost
off.
1 a.m. for me, and I'm feeling so tired. Here, we'll throw it
No,
out.
That all didn't seem.
Okay, let's check our inventory. We have a letter to Petio's parents still in our inventory.
So, how did your experiment go?
I stayed up all this time and didn't get tired at all. Seems like I don't have to do this.
Will you be awake all the time now?
If I was still in a human body, I'd probably love that. So much more time for work. But now that I don't need to worry about that, I think I'll choose to sleep on occasion. I still see dreams, and I enjoy them. They remind me of the feelings I used to have before. Help me stay who I am.
Fascinating.
Thank you for giving me the idea, though. It's great to know the capacities of my new condition. You really are a scientist at heart, aren't you?
Glad to be of service.
Okay. Well, I am going to quit and hope for the best. There is an autosave feature, so hopefully it's saved not too long ago. But yeah, I am starting to feel really tired suddenly.